Hi, welcome again to another edition of Mr. Skunk Bud's Garden. This right here is off Highway 25. It's in Fountain, Colorado. It says Exxon Mobil, but there's also a Tomahawk truck stop sign, and then there's this sign here. This place says they pay off the local law enforcement to protect them and to keep their child prostitution ring and to keep their drug ring under wraps. Wow, this guy can't drive for shit, can he? So today, I'm videotaping this place and I'm putting this child prostitution ring on blast and I'm gonna put them up on the internet. Why not? Why shouldn't I? You know, it's very scummy, it's very filthy. They say they pay the local law enforcement. Some of them might be getting paid, some of them might not. It might be a lie to try and discourage people like me from telling on them. I haven't seen any involvement with law enforcement on this side, not like at the Cheyenne Mountain States, where El Paso County looked like they may have had some corruption there involving the sick shit. You know, this has been going on for several years. It's been going on for years before I moved out here, I was told. And it needs to get shut down. The owners collect a fee for every woman that gets prostituted off, for every child that gets prostituted off. They make threats that they'll kill your family, they'll kill your children, and then they'll put you out in the woods for the bears and the mountain lions to eat. You know? And that's how they threatened my family a few times. The owner of this right here, Harji, and her husband, this guy named Sal, he calls himself Sal. You know, they're all a part of it. They run it. They used to come across the bridge late at night to pick up little kids in the trailer park, shoot them up with crystal meth, and have them prostituted off here at the truck stop. And also over here at these little motels, that's called the Fountain Inn. They have a big drug ring, big prostitution ring that runs out of here. You know, they're real greasy. When I do talk to the police about this, they just tell me there's nothing they can really do, and they tell me to get some evidence or whatever. I'm gonna put this place on fucking blast, and hopefully that'll frighten them and at least make them shut down or move their operations. It would be nice to see some real law enforcement up in here shutting these fucking people down, shutting their pimp ring down. That super motel, that Super 8 motel over there, they're a part of it. Back in the day, many years ago, the man named Sal inherited this property, I guess, off of his family. Oh, they changed the name of the cafe. Now it's Twins Calf instead of Biscuits. It looks like they're trying to do a little bit of remodeling here. But all together, this is very sick. It's very corrupt. You know, they threatened my life about 3 or 4 times. A man named Sal had pulled the gun on me, and he had threatened me. He's a little short Arab guy with a milk dud head, bald ass head at the time. And they used to like go across the bridge over there around the apartments and around the trailer park, you know, because there's a lot of crystal meth addicts in there, a lot of heroin addicts in there. They had a shootout in there last year. A heroin dealer got locked up, and another cocaine and methamphetamine dealer had gotten locked up because I was riding the fuck out of them to get busted. And I was letting people know, and I put them on blast really bad. Okay, this place here, that Super 8 motel where that yellow sign is, and all this shit, they used to call this Cells Road, you know, a long time ago. This place has been doing a child pimp ring, from what I understand, since this place was open. And it needs to be shut down. It needs to be stopped. The people who own this place need to lose their property, and they need to be locked the fuck up for what they're doing. Okay? For one, if you are paying law enforcement off to protect your child pimp ring and to protect your drug ring, you shouldn't go around saying you pay off the police. You shouldn't go around even saying that they're involved. That's extremely dangerous to do. That's a bad thing to do if you're in business with them like that. And people around here, like my neighbors, Jeremy and Amanda Rowling, that's what they did. They put them on blast. Several other people around the neighborhood put them on blast. And I've seen Sal and a couple of his workers that he calls his goons go across the bridge, and I've seen young children about 11 to 13 years old getting in their vehicles to come over here to get pimped off. The kids say that some of the children's parents are drug addicts, and they actually send their children to get pimped off over here. You know, it's a real bad deal. It's a real bad thing. It needs to get shut down. Last time I talked to police about this, they warned me into not doing things like making this video and coming up here because I might get hurt. This is a public parking lot, and I'm not doing anything illegal but making a video about corruption and crime. And normally I do a marijuana grow show, but these people have caught my attention over the years so bad, I'm going to keep putting them on blast and putting them on blast and putting them on blast and putting them on blast, and they're going to have to kill me. They're going to have to fucking outright kill my ass in order to get me to stop. Because I'm not going to stop over an ass beating. I'm not going to stop if you just shoot me in the leg or the arm. No, you're just going to instigate me to do it more. You pull a gun on me like Amanda Rowling and Jeremy Rowling has done before, my neighbors in the trailer park. All you're going to do is piss me the fuck off, and I'm going to keep making videos like this. I have all right and tender to. For those of you out there who say I'm making false accusations about all this, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. For right now, yeah, it's hearsay up until then. But you have these people threatening that young children and people that if they say anything or do anything, they'll be killed, they'll be cut into pieces, and their body remains will be dumped on the sides of the mountains or in the mountains for the mountain lions and for the bears to eat. Okay, and they have found human remains along the sides of the mountains and the bears. The cell has bragged that a little 4-year-old girl about around 2012 came up missing. It was all over the news, and he made a joke that he was a part of kidnapping her and raping her to death and feeding her to wildlife, and was joking that he got away with it. You know, that's a sick joke to make. That's not funny whether he really did it or not. That's a sick joke to make. Because I grow marijuana, they tried making a deal with me because they liked my smoke. And they tried making a couple deals with me, and then Sal told me about this pimp ring himself. I wish I would have had all that on tape, but I'm poor. Okay, this shit needs to get shut down. It needs to get shut down bad. This is off Highway 25 in Fountain, Colorado. There's a sign up there. That sign underneath it, there's a little sign that says the Tomahawk Auto Truck Plaza, and then there's that Exxon sign up above it. Okay, and this is in Fountain, Colorado. It needs, you know, they need to get shut down for that. If I didn't see enough stuff and have them try to make deals with me, that's how I know that there's a child prostitution ring and a child pimp ring. There are a bunch of pedophiles that threaten to kill little kids and threaten your family. They've threatened me several times. But they're a bunch of punk motherfuckers when they come toe-to-toe with a grown-ass adult. You know, just a bunch of punk motherfuckers that rape little kids and take advantage of people. You know? And so this place needs to get shut the fuck down. It needs to be taken away from the fucking owners. This is another edition of Mr. Skunk Bud's Garden, and you all have a great day.